Well, hi there, Batman fans. It's Andrew Hagsley once again, and today I am going to be doing my 11th movie review on not just any movie. I'm going to be doing my movie review on the Dark Knight Batman movie. Now, when I saw this movie, it was really amazing. This movie is just incredible, and probably you could tell, a lot of people were wondering, when they were seeing the other movie, I Am Legend, they kind of saw the IMAX, the IMAX, footage, and when they saw, the, scene, with the bank robber, they saw that they had, the Joker as a bank robber, and people just had, 15 minutes to watch the scene or something, but, it's pretty cool and everything like that. The Joker only survives. Now you can see that in the bank robbery scene, the Joker, wanted his henchmen to kind of, steal the money from the Gotham National Bank, And everything else about this movie is just incredible. He was the only, man standing, And, he, offered this job to all of his henchmen and everything's pretty cool, And a lot of the stuff in this movie that happens, it's just so amazing, And, basically, all of the henchmen kid killed while the Joker doesn't because he's a man of his word, like he said. Anyways, when we first saw the pictures for the Joker and his makeup, you thought it wouldn't be Heath Ledger at all. Well, yes again, because it was. And always will be, Anyways, you might not think that it's, Heath Ledger at first, but you're wrong, You're really wrong. You're really wrong about that, because it is Heath Ledger, And anyways, his performance was really incredible in this movie. Among that, he was just an incredible actor. His acting is just so amazing. Incredible performance, and, it just gives you, a shiver down your spine that you'd think that Heath Ledger would be cast as the Joker, and everything about him is just so incredible, really awesome and so cool, It's pretty cool because just awesome, and he kind of gives you the shivers down your spine, thinking that it's scary and creepy, And, it's pretty cool. It does a great job at doing that, excellent at times, And it's excellent, at times when it's way darker, But this movie is just so awesome. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about the special effects just yet, I just want to talk about the plot. Now, the plot is that, after, Batman tried to stop Ra's al Ghul from poisoning Gotham City, he teamed up with Commissioner Gordon to stop the new threat. And basically, they team up to stop this new threat, and with the they team up to stop this new threat, and with the Joker in town, in Gotham City, he's way more dangerous than he looks, because the Joker does not joke around, and thinking about that, he's like a storm that comes and he ruins everything, and he tries to, burn Gotham City to the ground, and everything about the Joker, it's just so creepy, and really, scary looking, because you'd think that for 1 second the Joker was really creepy, and he was, And this movie, takes place in Gotham City, and, where, Batman, tried to stop, Ra's al Ghul, his, trainer, and the League of Shadows and basically the Joker wants to unmask, Batman. He wants to unmask the Vigilante, and if he doesn't do it, at all, then the Joker will kill even way more people than he used to, because the Joker in this movie, not like in the comic books, he looks way scary, and the only thing he likes doing is he likes torturing people just for fun, And a lot of the times he tells them the scar stories, and he says, want to know how I got these scars? And it's kind of like the story between the Joker and Batman, they're kind of the same thing, The Joker is angry because his parents put a smile on his face, and Batman's angry because his parents were killed and shot by Joe Chill, and the same thing can be said for a lot of their, emotions and their motivations for, inspiring nice things in Gotham City and bad things in Gotham City. It kind of does that, But the story moves around. You get to see, that the mob, of course, surrendered to Batman, and Bruce Wayne, along with Commissioner Gordon, wants the mob arrested and even placed in jail. So, how does that work for them? for their allowances. Now, Lau, of course, has the allowances, and he allows people to only get the money. Not like if he wants to rob them, it's just because he feels that if taking money away, like he promised the Joker, if taking money away would be that way, the Joker would just come back and he'd probably kill him then if he told him if he told him anything about the money. And the money is supposed to be hidden, and a lot of people are just saying, why is the money hidden? Because Lau hid it, And people in the movie theater, they think that the money is hidden from the Joker. And the part where he just, when he's in the kitchen, it made me laugh. It made me realize, he says, how about a magic trick? He makes the pencil disappears, and, he kind of, puts it in a guy's head, and, he puts it in a man's, or, a guy's head, he puts it in a guy's head, in a man's head, and he dies after that, It kind of made me laugh, It made me realize that the Joker can do any sort of magic trick if he wants to, And basically, the Joker is a killer, and he has to be stopped by somebody. And if he isn't stopped, then what will he do? He will probably cause more chaos and destruction in Gotham City than before. I mean, the Joker is all about chaos, and what he even means by chaos is he means, I'm a man of my word. That's what he kind of says, like in the teaser trailer, like he says, I'm a man of my word, And he kind of says in the movie as well, like he's, a person who tries to make his plan even more, satisfying. He makes it like something that he's never seen or imagined before. And the plan, kind of takes, him to somewhere he's never been before, and when he kind of wants to do this plan, he tries to kill after Batman, and Batman is trying to kill after the mob and stop them before it's too late, because, he wants to kill the Batman, and everything about the Joker, it's just so really scary, I mean, everything about the Joker is just so, spine-tingling that you would, think that, spine-tingling as well. It just makes this movie so, scary and spine-tingling. And, it's, so spine-tingling, And anyways, the Joker in this movie, just means chaos. And I really like Heath Ledger's performance and everything about him. It's just amazing, Also, the Batman, I really like the same thing. He played, he also played a really nice part in the movie, he was killing after the money and everything, stuff like that. He was killing after Salvatore Maroni, and everything about this is just so amazing, and basically, I also like Aaron Eckhart's character, who is Harvey Dent, the new district attorney in Gotham City, along with Maggie Gyllenhaal as Rachel Dawes. It's so amazing because we don't have that Katie Holmes anymore, and she's not even in the movie anymore. So yeah, I really liked Maggie Gyllenhaal. She was a lawyer this time. She was like an attorney as well or something. She tried to question Lau, but he wouldn't listen to her or anything. And I really like this movie. And everything about this movie is so cool. And Harvey Dent was Gotham's White Knight, so he was a hero to, the people of Gotham City, And of course, he tried to prove to everybody that he could actually, they would clean the place up. He says, let's clean the place up, and everything about the place is just so dirty that nobody would even want to clean it up, But then Aaron Eckhart, Harvey Dent steps in, he does an amazing job at cleaning up the city, And everything about this is so amazing as well. And the Batman versus the Joker thing, when the Joker, tells Batman to, hit him off the road, when he's chasing him on his Batpod, that kind of made sense because that kind of, made sense, I'm very sure, if I said that, but it kind of made it really amazing, and I really liked how he actually did that because he avoided him, and he didn't want to kill him at all, but instead they arrested him and they took him into custody, And when he was And yeah, when he was in custody, he was interrogated by Batman, where Rachel Dawes and Harvey Dent were, and that's pretty cool, And then of course, he just like comes after them on his bad pod to the warehouse where they're at, but Rachel Dawes separated, and she's dead already. She's already killed by the Joker. His plan. Cause he put like detonators. He put like he put like detonators in there, and yeah, that's what happened. And then Batman. When Two-Face becomes evil and surrounds Gordon's family, Batman kills him, and then he leaves, he's already dead, and then, they have to chase him once again, And I really like the special effects. The explosions in this movie, they're just amazing. All the special effects with the cars, like, crashing and everything like that, the Batmobile. You can tell it's pretty cool, like, stuff that they did, like, use the special effects. And the special effects, like the gunshots, like, like, the explosions. The explosions and gunshots in the movie, they were amazing, I really liked them when they were in the movie, And a lot, like, of the weapons exploded, like, the guns and everything. It's just so amazing, And, the guns, they were fantastic as well, But anyways, the Joker was a man of his word, and a lot of people were just scared because the police didn't even catch him. They didn't have his DNA records, nothing like that, They didn't even say anything about him, like, even having a DNA record, because he was just a clown. And because he was a clown, it didn't make him, like, really, like, it didn't make him, like, laugh or anything. He was really serious in this movie, And he was really scary looking as well, because the black makeup around his eyes, every everything about him is so scary, creepy, and menacing, that it would just be looking, he wouldn't just be, like, looking, creepy at you like that, He would just look at you like, you're just, like, he was, like, about to do something bad to you, And he looks pretty creepy in that kind of way. I like really how Heath Ledger's character actually makes him a great villain in this movie. And this, villain is, villain in the movie, he's very smart, the villain. And, the villain is really smart in this movie because he can play, like, tricks on Batman and still get away with it, like, play tricks on Batman, And, yeah, really nice, and yeah, he can play tricks, and he also can play tricks on Batman, and he can still never get caught even without it. So the Joker and of course Coleman Reese, he knows who really Batman is, and when the Joker threatened to blow up the Gotham City General Hospital, he said if Coleman Reese isn't dead in 60 minutes, then I and he says, if Coleman Reese isn't dead in 60 minutes, then I blow up a hospital. And he meant it, So Bruce Wayne had to, go on his Lamborghini, and he had to go after Coleman Reese and save him, and stuff like that, and he tried to prove to him that he wasn't really Batman. And when, like, I really laughed when he was like, he wanted to blackmail Batman, but, of course, Lucius, he tells him not to do it because he could, fire him, and stuff like that. And yeah, it's pretty cool, Um, really, he's an amazing, fantastic, villain. And, Heath Ledger's performance as a villain, like, a fantastic, like, playing a fantastic, villain in this movie, like, playing a fantastic, like, clown in a, like, who plays, like, a fantastic villain as a clown, like, in his other movies and performance. In his performance in other movies as well. He murders a lot of people in this movie even without questioning them. He's just amazing. And the same thing can be said with, can be said with his car stories and everything. And yeah, like, Harvey Denton survived, he died, and yeah, when he fell off the tall building, yeah. And yeah, hope you have a very nice day, and thanks for watching, have a very nice day. And until next time, this is Andrew Hagsley signing off. See you all later, everybody.